This segment is sponsored by St. Peter Baptist Church.
St. Peter Baptist Church is known for their Black History Cultural Arts Festival. Joining me this morning is Reverend Kirkland Walton, pastor of St. Peter Baptist Church, and Glenroy Bailey, the leader of the Glenroy Bailey and Company Jazz Quartet. Gentlemen, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Morning, pleasure to be here.
It's nice to have you. We were talking about this being a very well-established event. Pastor, tell me, you've been with the church for 29 years.
29 years, correct.
Congratulations.
Our sympathy.
Clearly, it must be a lot of fun.
It has been. It's been a joy, really.
A wonderful community that's developed, and you launched this festival 17 years ago.
17 years ago.
What prompted this to start all those years ago?
Realizing that the month of February, of course, is a Black History Month, and we wanted to do something that was unique and something that would speak, to the persons in the church as well as our community, something that would speak to the young persons as well as our elders. And we wanted to emphasize the fact that, yes, Black history is important, for oftentimes, we are left out or written out of history, to inform our young persons of what has taken place, to share the pride of the history, to also make them aware of what is going on, but more importantly, to cast the vision of what needs to happen. So we hope that through our cultural festival that they can see that the greatness that was in our foreparents is also within them. And we're looking forward to them as being not just simply the athletes of tomorrow, but the persons who will be in the halls of academia, the voices in the chambers of Congress, and those persons who will be even in the R&D departments of major corporations, making statements and making themselves aware and making also an impact on our culture.
So sharing cultural awareness and history and looking to the future to see what's possible.
Exactly.
How are you doing that in this festival?
Well, to give you just an idea of some things we've done, we've had Tony Cosby with us to do the I Have a Dream piece in the past of Dr. King. We once had a two-man play, Malcolm Meets Martin, which was tremendous. One year we had various learning stations where persons could move around, learn how to play drums, learn how to do some of the crafts of our foreparents. We had high school art teachers in place to demonstrate and to display their art that they've done in schools, and that's many of them are commissioned to do. And then storytelling. We've done all these things, and then there's always a great meal before it starts. So these are some of the things that we've done through the years.
Every great celebration involves a meal, right?
Exactly.
And music, of course. Glenroy,
Yes.
you're with us this morning because you're bringing a musical perspective to this festival.
Yes, we're going to bring the history of Black music in America concept, and we speak about coming over from the journey, the unplanned journey to America, being stripped of your language and everything that you've known no longer exists. And out of this oppression comes music. What makes one sing or dance when you have nothing? But basically, your emotions are all you have. And that culminated in this thing we call music. And we're going to talk about that. And I will demonstrate and perform something from each era from then up till today.
Let's talk about the actual festival. When is it and when does it start?
The festival will be held February 28th, which is a Friday, at 7 o'clock p.m. Free to the public, free to the community. There will be a pre-musical piece starting at 6:45, but the official beginning time is 7 o'clock p.m.
And Pastor, you mentioned that this is open to the community. That's not just your church community.
Exactly. To the entire community of Glen Allen, which we know is a bedroom community of the city of Richmond, and to the surrounding areas. So whoever hears this, whoever sees it, whoever desires to come. There'll be a lot of great food, and with Brother Bailey, a lot of outstanding music.
That's terrific. Now, when we started this festival 17 years ago, how different did it look then as opposed to now?
When we first started, it was more compartmentalized in that we attempted to do more different things. As I spoke of earlier, in the very first one that we had involved the learning centers, where in one room we had someone teaching the art of storytelling. In another room we had someone explaining the origins and the meaning of kente cloths. In another room, we had artists who were showing us painting and drawing, even sculpture from the Black perspective. And one of the unique things that we did is that each person who attended was encouraged to move to each one of the learning centers. And the way that we symboled that the time had arrived for them to move around was starting to play the drums. And at the sound of the drums, persons knew it was time to move from one learning center to the other learning center. And even they had some centers that dealt with cooking. So that was really a lot of fun that was done 17 years ago.
And today, a brand new experience. Thank you both for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. Good luck
Thank
at the
you so
festival.
much.
The event is taking place on Friday, February 28th, starting at 7 p.m. with that 6:45 pre-musical event at St. Peter Baptist Church, 2040 Mountain Road in Glen Allen. It is free, so make sure that you find your way over there to celebrate. Right now, we're going to send it over your way.